You had sniffle right in the beginning of the show. Is that what you did?
Sorry. You know, it's the Christmas sniffles.
It is the Christmas sniffles.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
has them right now. Some people have them like really bad.
Yeah, I just got a little bit. Just a little sniffle-uphagus.
Well, you just came
I'm
back
fine.
from Christmas Town.
That's right.
You're over there. What's the name of that place?
Leavenworth.
Leavenworth.
Did it up in Leavenworth. It was good times, brother.
Yeah. Did you
Krampus
see Krampus?
Seattle was out there. Yes,
Woo,
man.
woo.
That was, I mean, we have been blessed by being there both times Krampus Seattle is there.
Wow.
So the first time they came was 3 years ago and just happened to be there at that time.
Yeah.
And there was a big old uproar when they were there the first time, man. Like, and it was like, basically, they were like, don't come back type of thing, right? Because they were scaring kids and like, you know, whatever. So then we find out this time, like, oh my God, they're going to be there again.
Yeah.
And they got all these businesses behind them.
Wow.
So they had like 7 or 8 businesses sponsor them to like come out. So it was freaking awesome. So they started off with a pub crawl. And we got there.
May I just say, they look serious.
Oh, they look, dude, they're costumes. So ended up, well, I'll tell you. So started with the pub crawl on Friday night. And so we got there on Friday, right? And I'm like, we have to check this out. So they started at Moochin House, right? The big sausage, like, I love that place. So we had dinner there, and we're waiting for them, and you could hear them. You could hear them coming from a mile away with the bells and they wear and stuff. So they start coming in, and, you know, all the kids are excited. They start coming in towards the back, and they come in, and we can see, like, there's 2 of them. And I'm like, oh, God, they're just so cool looking, right?
Yeah.
And I look over, I'm like, where the hell is Kyler?
Uh-oh.
Where, like, yes, there's been a lot of that this year.
Oh,
like,
no.
where is Kyler? He's underneath the table. He was freaking terrified of them, dude. So it's like, oh, my God, Kyler,
man.
like, come on. So we were done eating, and then I'm like, I told Mel, like, listen, I want to follow them on this pub crawl.
Yeah.
And, like, maybe go talk to some of them, like, just kind of get what kind of vibe they have,
Yeah.
right? So I ended up following, and the next place, because a lot of the places they go to are all ages, right? But the next bar was 21 and over. So go to that bar, end up talking to a guy who his wife is a Krampus. So, and he's like her handler, basically, right? Because they have a hard time seeing out those masks, and they're really heavy. Like, the costumes are heavy, and so ended up like talking to this guy for a while, and it was pretty fascinating, dude. Like, these masks, like for Krampus Seattle, these are not just masks you go buy off the shelf. They were all made in Austria.
Oh, wow.
And they waited. I ended up in the night. I was into talking to all the Krampuses and stuff.
Wow.
One of the guys I talked to waited 3 years for his mask to get completed. 3 years.
Wow.
It takes that long to make these masks because there's like a long waiting list and things like that. And then another dude waited like 2.5 years.
Wow.
But these are serious. Freaking, just look up Krampus Seattle. In fact, our kids got in some of the shots like that they posted on Facebook and stuff, which was pretty cool. But yeah, did the whole pub crawl.
Except
with
for the
them.
one that was under the table.
Well, so Kyler wasn't down, dude. And then like I met up with the family again, and Kyler's just like hiding behind mom, and like I'm like, come on, bro, like you got a 6.5 foot Krampus in your house for Christ's sake. So we get to the last spot.
Yeah.
And it's an outdoor kind of bar area, but it's all ages, and not a lot of people there because it's getting kind of later in the night.
Yeah.
And there's fires and stuff, and Kyler's just again standing in the corner with Mama, like, just not having it. And at this point, they're all just sitting down, right?
Yeah.
And people are coming up and taking pictures and stuff. Well, then this one Krampus like realizes that Kyler's like terrified, right?
Yeah.
And I ended up. Funny thing, I ended up really talking to this guy. He's like good friends with my neighbor, which was pretty funny.
What?
Sorry, I didn't find out until after the fact because I have pictures with him, and my buddy's like, I know, like I work, like I love. He's like a really good friend of mine, and he owns a bike shop in Enumclaw.
Wow.
So that's how he knows him. He's a Harley rider. But anyways, the dude found out, so he goes, "Hey, if I take my mask off, like, do you think your boy will come over?" So I'm like, "Oh, you could try it." So he takes his mask off, and like, then Kyler's kind of looking,
Yeah.
and he's like, I just kind of instantly see the fear kind of fade away
Melts.
on like, okay, this is a real person. It's not like this, because they look damn real, right?
Yeah.
Because their costumes are so
It's
elaborate.
amazing.
So Kyler ended up coming over and took a couple pictures with his mask off.
Oh, nice.
And then the guy's like, well, if I put my mask on, will you take a picture? And Kyler's like, okay. So ends up like putting the mask on. And then that was it, dude.
Yeah.
Kyler was the rest of the time, like, freaking loved the Krampuses.
Oh, nice.
Like, and so the second day they did like a parade type thing, but really they just kind of walked down that main strip.
Yeah.
And they were like about double. There was probably like 8 or 10, something like that.
Wow.
But just so freaking cool. I think our Christmas card this year is going to be a picture with a bunch of the Krampuses,
Oh,
which
neat.
is awesome.
Neat.
So Kyler totally opened up, but I'll have to show you a couple pictures because the first couple, his eyes are so wide. He's just like, you can tell he's a little concerned about the picture being next to him that close. But yeah, man, so that was freaking awesome. We went up to the mountain and did some sledding in the mountains and stuff.
Fun.
Which was super dangerous.
Yeah.
But luckily nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
Because if you kept going too fast,
Yeah.
there's like a river that you could
Oh.
fall into.
And
So
they don't have a break. There's no break on those.
yeah, no, exactly. So they had to learn how to. So, anyways, all good times out there in the old Leavenworth, though,
Nice.
man. Yeah, definitely
nice.
get you in the Christmas spirit. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure, Seth.
Yeah, I'm already exhausted from the whole thing.
Yeah, trust me, I am.
Been working on the outdoor show, and
Yeah.
oh my God, it's still not working yet.
Nice.
I have some pieces here in the house that I got to try to see and figure out how I got them to work. Oh, God. Every year I think, oh, it's going to be easy this time.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, and for us, man, we added a bunch of stuff this year. So,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, all right.
I had
Yeah.
Tuesday and Wednesday off, and
Nice.
all day, both days, I was outside working.
Yep.
And we don't even have the curtain lights
It's
up
cold,
yet.
too.
And, oh, dude,
Woo.
Tuesday was ridiculous.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get stuff into the ground.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
just
I know it.
frozen
Yeah.
solid. I'm like, my God, but I
Yeah.
had to get it done because those are the only 2 days I really had
Yep.
off, in a while. So, oh, my God. So, yeah, it's to your point. It's been a
Have
lot
you
of work.
started doing that new curtain thing yet?
No. So that's the one thing outside that we haven't started yet.
Yeah.
I started putting them together and like getting them on a rail like thing, but that is the hope to get
That's cool.
through that.
What's the name of that system?
Govee.
Gobi.
So Govee makes all
Govee.
kinds of
Yeah,
like
right.
permanent lights for your house.
Yeah.
We have those. I did the ones in the ground,
Nice.
which are super cool, dude. They're like little stakes, and then they have lights on the top, and you can
Nice.
like do patterns, and so we have this kind of Christmas pattern going on.
Oh, nice.
But Govee does all kinds of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got curtain lights for both garages.
That's cool. You can kind of do animation on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of themes, and there's like a bunch of users that make things that you
That's
can
cool.
download and put to it. So
Very cool.
it even has AI built in.
Yeah.
So
That's
like a
neat.
lot, you can just tell it, create me a scene with a Christmas tree and a snowman, and so it's pretty crazy how it all works.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's the next challenge.
Very
is
cool.
to get that done this weekend, hopefully.
Me, I just, been working on the house, getting everything going and getting the Christmas tree up and all that
Yeah,
fun stuff.
right.
You know how that's always a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
And still working with the 3D printer.
Yeah, it's
Brother, I
cranking right now.
am finding more and more and more things. I downloaded over 200 files that I want to print.
Holy crap!
And they're
Printing
Disneyland.
for 20 years.
They're Disneyland signs
Oh really?
and just all kinds of super cool stuff.
Wow.
And the other day, I found out, and I don't know how to do it yet,
Yeah.
but not that I want to do it, but my curiosity has the best of me, and I just want to see how to do it. Did you know that they have found a way to take a file, an audio file, with whatever audio on it, music, whatever,
Yeah.
and print an album that is
Yes.
playable on a record player?
Oh, that's printable. Wait, what? No. I didn't know you could play it.
Yes.
What?
You print it, it prints, and you can play it on a record player.
You're kidding me, dude.
That is
That
insane.
is nuts. Like, holy
that
cow.
I want to see.
And you can do that with the machine you have right here.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know why you'd ever want to do that, but still, it's amazing.
Well, yeah, interesting. I
Yeah.
wonder what the quality's like.
I can't imagine it'd be very good.
Oh, God.
But isn't that crazy?
That is pretty nuts, dude.
That is crazy.
That is, I would like to see that in action.
Yeah. Right now, we are printing a large version of a smaller snowman.
Nice.
That was my first creation.
Yeah, and that is super cool, dude. The
So-
snowman's pretty badass.
Yeah, he turned out kind of fun. So he's been fun. The other thing that's taken up much of my time, brother,
Yeah.
and this is my thought process time, right? This is my plan the day time.
Right.
And that's that The McRib is back.
Oh
brother.
God, yes.
McRib is back. I've already had 2, 4, maybe
Yeah,
6.
yeah. You have the count going.
Yeah, maybe
Oh.
6, I think, something like that. Oh, they're good, brother.
I so tried to get you the barrel of sauce that they came out with.
I was
Did you
gonna
hear
say
about that.
Yeah,
It
I don't.
sold out immediately.
Did they have it out here?
It was a website. You go to the website and buy it. You can't buy it at the stores. It was like a special
that is right.
thing that you could buy on the website.
Right, right.
And literally sold out immediately,
Oh,
dude.
man.
Yeah, just a big old vat of big rib sauce.
How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I have been enjoying those. Matter of fact, I waited until 9 o'clock last night. And, out here in the middle of nowhere, 9 o'clock, they shut the doors.
Oh yeah.
9 o'clock?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to go to the one by 18. That one stays open late.
I will never get used to that.
Right.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard of.
No, I hear you, dude.
Plus, I had to go to the bathroom. God,
Oh, jeez.
That's
Yeah,
America.
Trouble. That's trouble.
that is not good for an older person and their body to suddenly go, oh, the door's locked.
Yeah.
And it's crunch time, brother.
Right. It's got.
It is crunch. You should have seen me driving home.
Oh no.
Hopped out of the car and peed on the side of the house.
Nice. There you go. Oh, you couldn't even get in the house.
No, couldn't get into the house, brother. I was panicking.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Brother.
Next time, go to the one by 18.
Yeah. Well,
That one
I-
is open much later.
I had picked up Autumn over at Dairy Queen, and
Sure.
she's working with Mom today over at the optometry office.
What? She's doing some more work there, huh?
Well, it's a special event,
Oh, okay.
and she used to always work those, and so they've asked her to come and work.
Nice.
Work the one. She's doing her old job again, brother.
That's very cool.
Isn't that beautiful?
Very cool.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, indeed.
Well, brother, I got a Monster drink just sitting here,
Yeah.
needing to be opened.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone?
I don't have a death, but I got a celebration. If you have a death, get through that first.
All right, let's get to the death.
I don't know who died this week.
Brother. Well, Bob Breyer, born in
Briar Patch?
Born in 1979.
Oh, damn. You wasn't too old then.
Formerly the drummer for My Chemical Romance.
Really?
He played on their hit album, their 2006 hit album, The Black Parade.
Yeah, that's I didn't even aware of that album.
He left the group in 2010. They had a falling out. It had something to do with racist comments he was making on websites and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, he passed away at his home in Tennessee at the age of 44.
44. Do you
So-
know how?
It did not say. I looked everywhere for it. It did not say anywhere.
Yeah, maybe sometimes it takes a while to get that stuff released,
Exactly. Yeah.
but- well, that's never good, brother.
But let's just celebrate. A little
Never
celebrate.
good.
You know,
yeah, just,
Walt died yesterday.
was that yesterday?
Yeah, that was not a celebration, by the way.
No, but hey.
Yeah, Walt passed
Another
away
celebration of life.
on December 5th, brother.
December 5th. Well, damn it.
Good old Walt Disney.
Good old Disney.
I wonder if he's still doing parades in heaven. You think so?
Oh, I'm sure he is. He probably built a Disneyland in heaven. You know, I kept seeing a thing all week on social media. It kept coming up all the time.
Yeah.
About the whole, and it was like I don't know where the news broadcast was from, but they showed Disneyland and then Walt Disney World, right?
Yeah.
And Disneyland has L.A. in it, and Walt Disney World has Orlando, ORL. And they're together.
How weird.
Right? And people were like, you know how they say, you've seen the thing, like, I was today years old when I found this out.
I
And it's
hate
like,
that.
but yeah, it's kind of interesting.
That is.
LA is next to each other, next to each other in Disneyland, and ORL is next to each other in.
That is crazy.
I don't know if that was, something
intended.
thought about. I don't think so.
But you
Just
want
one of those
to
weird
take
coincidences.
take it a step further in the world of craziness?
Do it.
Did you realize that Disneyland and Walt Disney World are both in Orange County?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
How weird is that?
In two completely different states.
Two completely
across the
different
country
states.
from
Yeah,
each other.
absolutely.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, man.
That's crazy.
Kind of
That
weird.
is crazy. What you got? What are we
Speaking of
celebrating? brother?
5th, brother. Speaking of 5th,
Yes, sir.
on this Wednesday,
Yeah?
December 11th,
Yeah.
guys had a hell of a year. My little Kai, brother.
Yes.
Kyler turning 5.
That's cool.
Turning 5. That
Love
little
it.
monster.
Love it, brother.
So, yeah, man, we'll be celebrating. I think next weekend we're going to try and do a little
Nice.
celebration.
Ah, love
But
it.
happy 5th birthday,
Yeah.
Kai.
Absolutely.
Come on, I'm ready to crack it open now. Let's crack
5
it.
years old, brother. Yes,
Right?
I like that.
Come on, Kai.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
And I asked him what he wants. Well, it's mostly for Christmas and like Santa lists and stuff.
Yeah.
But he wants a Krampus toy now. I told him, I was like, bro, I don't think Santa's going to bring you a Krampus. Like,
Hey, you never know.
They're kind of enemies, dude. Like,
But I thought Krampus loves Christmas.
Krampus loves Christmas, but he just deals with the naughty children.
Oh.
Takes them away and beats them with brooms and tortures them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Krampus rules.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's like Sam with Halloween, right? You don't break the rules or you get dealt with.
Yeah.
It's the whole find around and F up. F around and find out.
There you go.
Jeez, that took a while. Anyways, what can you do?
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
Sounds
For
exciting.
sure. You know what I want to do before I forget? Next week, next show, I want your top 5 Christmas movies.
Top 5.
Top
Well, you know what?
5
That's funny you'd say that because
Christmas
somebody
movies.
mentioned that at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Top
I
5.
was thinking about it today. I'm like, we should do that.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't know what your top 5 are. I have no idea. I know, like,
Hey, neither do I.
okay, well, there you go.
No, I
Now you can
actually
think about
did. I did.
I think I know what your number 1 is, but
It's probably not.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I bet I know what's on the list, at least a couple.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'm excited for it, though.
I like that. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Maybe you should tell me what you think is number, so that way I won't forget
No.
it.
Oh, God.
What if
I'm not going to influence
What
this
if
at
I
all.
forget it and then you tell me and I'm like, oh yeah, that is
Yeah,
it.
you'll be like, Bolt.
Ugh.
And I'll be like, what?
Be like our end of the year movie.
Right?
Oh yeah, I think Bolt was.
Like,
mentioned
Bolt
it.
isn't a Christmas movie, brother. You can't put that on every
Well,
list.
that is true. That is true. That's good stuff.
Next week, then, we're going to make that happen.
All right,
Come on now.
we will do that.
Come on.
Let's get into the ugly world of sports.
Crazy. It's craziness in the NFC West, brother.
Dude, what in the heck? Did you see the Seahawks game?
I saw up till the third quarter, which is when we went and started sledding.
Dude,
But yeah,
what?
Well, first
in
of all,
the
the
hell?
Jets just s the bed on that game.
Like, they both did.
They both did.
They
But
were
if Aaron
horrible.
Rodgers doesn't throw that pick for a touchdown, they probably
Yeah.
win. Like,
So
and
weird.
the play before that, Aaron Rodgers completely missed Devontae or freaking God, why is his name Devontae Adams? Completely misses him in the end zone. He was wide open,
Yeah.
and Aaron Rodgers misses him. Then on the next play, throws that horrible pick 6.
Yeah.
And because if they score there, they're up 28 to 6,
Yeah.
dude. Like it would be almost impossible for the Seahawks to come back from that. Instead, that was a 14-point swing for the Seahawks,
And because
they
they-
put them right back in it.
Because the Seahawks were playing so bad, I did not expect that.
Right. It was
I
a great
thought-
play by
I
that
thought that
dude.
game was
That
over.
That was a big boy, man. He made the tip and then got
Yeah.
it and ran back. Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers just killed that game for them, man.
I mean, they had kind of lost me. I was sitting here, I had the game on here in the studio.
yeah.
But I started working on other stuff because I'm like, I was disgusted. Dude. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And we went on to
And
win.
came back and beat those Jets 26-21.
Unbelievable.
Keeps you in first place
Yeah.
for now. The Rams had to battle themselves. God,
Yeah.
they just had a horrible first half. And then came back, beat the Saints 21-14.
Nice.
So this division's insane, dude. You have the
Yeah.
Seahawks in first place
Yeah,
at
just-
7-5.
That amazes me.
Yeah. Then you have the Cardinals and the Rams in second place, both at 6-6.
Wow.
And then the Niners. Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
The Niners in dead last
God.
at 5-7 right now.
Did not expect
But
that.
everybody's in play because almost all of the rest
Yeah.
games remaining are divisional games.
Yeah.
And these are the ones that absolutely are going to be huge for everybody. The Rams play the Bills at home. They're not a divisional game, but that's our hardest game left. I mean, the
Yeah.
Bills, they've already clinched a playoff spot. They've clinched their division. Like, they're one of the best teams in football, dude. Hopes are. I have to have high hopes because we got to win this game.
Yeah.
But I don't see the Rams winning this game. I really don't. Like, the Bills are just on fire right now. So if we lose that game, then the Rams are playing the Cardinals. I mean, sorry, the Seahawks are playing the Cardinals, right? That's huge.
Yeah.
That is a huge game for you guys this
Yeah.
weekend. I kind of need the Cardinals to win.
Yeah.
I don't know. The way this whole rest of the season is going to shake out is just because we play you again. We play the Cardinals again. Next Thursday night, the Rams are playing the 49ers. So it's like, oh, my God. It's going to be high drama
Who played last night?
over these next few weeks. Oh, God, yes. That was a great game last night.
didn't
That was the
see it.
Packers and the Lions.
Ah.
Great game. Went kind of back and forth, and then the Lions won it with a game-winning field goal at the buzzer. Like, it was pretty solid game.
Yeah.
Man. The Thursday night games have been pretty good lately. So, and then you got the Rams and Niners next week. So,
Yeah.
shoot.
Cool.
Shoot.
Very cool.
Yeah, so all good there. The DVD Weekly Fantasy Football League.
Yes, sir.
Well, last week I took a loss, brother. Took
Aw.
a goddamn loss.
Easy, now,
Fourth
easy.
and long.
You know what? Maybe that's why, because of that cussing thing.
It could be.
That could get to you.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
112.92 to 107.46. Like 5 points. Come on, man. I am still in first at 10-3. But this week, big one, brother. This is the battle of the Titans this week. The
Look
clash
out.
of the Titans.
Woo.
This week, I'm taking on number 2, Rastafarian Knights.
Whoa.
So he's in second at 9-4. So basically, the winner of this game this weekend has the best chance of taking the number 1 seed in the playoffs.
Huh.
So we only have 2 weeks left in the regular season, dude. That's how quick this freaking football season's gone. So 2 weeks left in the regular season.
Wow.
But then below us, there's 5 teams that are tied at 7-6, and then like 3 that are 6-7. So who knows who's going to make the playoffs right now?
Yeah.
It's a pretty fascinating watch this league is this year. So let's see what happens, brother. 2 more weeks, then the playoffs.
Did you get a pin, brother?
No.
Oh, I was going to give you a pin earlier,
Oh, I appreciate you.
but my cat loves to steal pins.
Oh, really?
And that's all I have to do is just put it there on the table, and the minute I leave, he'll be up there knocking
Right,
it to the
yeah.
ground, and I can't find it. I stepped on him
I
today.
understand. You stepped on it
He
today?
let out a scream that scared me
Oh, really?
straight into hell. It was
Oh,
like,
jeez.
oh, my God.
Oh, well, at least you didn't rock on him, brother.
Well,
Yeah.
that could be next.
Yeah. F1, brother, their last race.
Well, same to you, mother. Oh, I just realized. Oh,
It's their
that
last
it just blew me away.
race of the year this weekend in Abu Dhabi.
Nice.
Lewis Hamilton's final race with Mercedes. It's a big deal. He's going to Ferrari next year. That's going to be massive. Max Verstappen's already won the championship, actually like a few weeks back. So he's won his 4th season championship. But the Constructors' Championship is up for grabs this weekend. That's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be between McLaren and Ferrari, who both have a shot at taking the Constructors' Championship. So that's going to be a fun reason to watch this weekend's race. And then NHL and NBA, of course, full swing right now. Full swing.
Yes, sir.
In fact, my God, in 6 minutes, the Kraken are
Ooh.
playing the Devils. My
Come on.
2 favorite teams playing tonight.
How's Kraken doing?
Nah.
I watched the game that you guys were at.
Yeah, lost that
And
one.
they lost.
They won last night.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, they played really well last night.
Were they
beat,
home?
No, they were on the road.
How about tonight?
Won 5-2. They're on the road tonight.
Okay.
Because if they were playing the Devils at home, I'd be there. Which
Yeah.
they are in January. It's
All
one of
right.
my next games, I think. But yeah, Kraken Devils tonight at 4:00. And then the Lakers are just wow. Lakers started off the season solid, and
Yeah.
now they are in a tailspin, dude. And not good tailspin, like the Disney tailspin. Like
Woo.
bad tailspin. Like they can't win a game to save their lives right now. So anyways, we'll see what happens there. You know, before, brother, we get to music. I
Oh, you're
think
just
we
gonna
missed
pass?
something.
You're just going to pass over Disney.
Oh, before Disney. I forgot. I don't have that. But didn't we have a phone call, brother, if I remember right?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
2 of them. No, one
Well,
of
one
them.
for now. One.
One of them.
Huh?
Can we listen to that right now?
Please. For God's sakes.
Thank you.
Yippee-ki-yay, brothers! How you doing, man? Frank. Hope all is well. Hey, listen, I'm listening to the latest podcast and talking about CBGBs. Hey, check out the movie they did, CBGB's. It's all about Hilly Crystal, played by other than Hans Gruber, Alan Rickman. You know what? Pretty enjoyable movie. You'll learn a lot. I mean, watch that and really do a deep dive into, pretty much what you would call the headquarters for punk rock. Anyway, other than that, happy holidays, yippee-ki-yay, and sayonara, boys.
CBGB, brother.
Good old
or as
Frank.
I call it, heebie-jeebies.
Heebie-jeebies. Yeah, I've not seen that movie, but I think I'm pretty sure I have
I
it.
think Autumn saw it.
All
and
right.
was telling me about it.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
Huh.
I will check that out. But thanks for calling, Frank. It's been a while,
I
huh?
love Frank. Have I mentioned on
He's
the
got
show?
so much energy. I love Frank.
And plus, he loves the things we love.
That's true. That is
love
true.
that. There's not a lot of people that I can sit down and talk about
Yeah.
punk and alternative rock. And
Right.
He knows all that stuff.
He likes a lot of good stuff. man.
Yeah.
I'd love to sit and have a beer with him.
Oh, I know.
he's a beer
How
guy.
cool.
Like,
How
go
cool
out
would
to the
that be?
brewery out there and have
Yeah.
some beer with him. That'd be
That would be,
epic.
and you would do that. You're that kind of
100%.
person.
That would be
But you know what?
freaking awesome.
Frank's cool people. I would go do it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'd make you stay home. All right, let's take a look now at the world of Disney.
Disney.
No, I do not have a
Oh, well, that means I
truth
can't
dare thing.
F it up.
I'm
I
sorry.
think I've lost 2 straight now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got the one right
you?
last time.
Oh yeah, you did.
Come on. Don't sell myself short.
But this week, I would like to talk about something new that is getting ready to open. It could be this weekend. I'm not sure when.
Really?
But the gift shop at the Haunted Mansion
Oh, I heard about that.
is getting ready to open.
Nice.
I don't know.
Oh, no?
Dude, it sticks out like a sore thumb.
Oh, really?
It's in a terrible location.
Huh.
I mean, literally, if you're coming around Tiana's Bayou
Yeah.
bric-a-brac, what do you call it?
Is that open? Disneyland?
Not yet, no.
No, all right.
If you come around the corner, you can't even see the mansion anymore. The gift
What?
shop is so big. It looks
Okay,
like a
that's
big,
dumb.
ugly barn.
Huh.
Is kind of what it looks like. And
Yeah, I don't like
it's
that.
like a lot of people have brought up. So let's say that it is a barn. Let's say it's where the people who owned the mansion and lived there, that this is where they kept their horse
Right.
and the buggy and such.
Uh-huh.
They would have never put it in front of the
No.
house.
No.
It would have been behind the house.
That's right.
Now, I get it.
Yeah, what can you do? You
We're
can't
also
put it
talking
behind.
about, a gift shop.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just, I've seen pictures of it now in different locations where they took the shots.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not good, huh?
Oh, dude. And you know what it really does? And somebody brought this out. It was brilliant. What it really does. Disneyland is full of forced perspective.
Right.
Is that what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say?
Yep.
Things are smaller at the top than they are at the bottom to make things look bigger. Wow. Well, that just became real evident. Because now with this big building
Yeah.
that sits there, it dwarfs the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, that's dumb.
It dwarfs the Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Really?
It makes that mountain look like it's nothing.
That's weird.
It just
like,
destroyed.
did they really need it? Because they already had the shop, like the Haunted Mansion shop that was right there.
Yeah.
Like, they had all the Haunted Mansion stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Why did they need a
New
separate
Orleans.
shop there?
They want to have people go through it on their exit.
Oh, is that so? You
Yeah.
do exit out of it?
You
Oh,
kind of
such-
you don't have to. We'll see what they're going to do with it. They could make you go through,
Yeah.
but you don't necessarily have to.
Gotcha.
But if they run a line through it, then you have to. But the way it's designed, you don't really have to. And it's just, I don't know.
Sounds unnecessary.
I'm really excited to see the merchandise.
Yeah.
Although I think don't get too excited because you can only do so much, and they've been doing it for years.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not like this is something
Sure.
new. But yeah, right now it's a little disappointing.
Yeah, that's a bummer. dude.
So we will see.
Yeah.
But it's amazing what it did to the perspective of
Really?
that area.
Yeah, interesting.
And I'm not sure how they would fix that.
Hmm.
But
Take it away.
yes, it just reminds me of, and I shouldn't say this because we've already said the word barn, and that may make you think of something a little bit different. But it reminds me of an old building that you'd see at Knott's Berry Farm.
Gotcha.
It just doesn't look right.
Yeah. Well,
But we'll see. We'll see.
there you go.
We'll see.
In a year, everybody will be used to it.
And there's your Disney 100. People out there, dude, I still haven't seen any video or any live streams. I need to get on that.
Oh,
Because,
yeah. I'm surprised at you.
I've seen, this, are you sitting down?
yeah.
Okay. Are you stable?
I think so.
All right. I've seen no parades. I've seen nothing.
That's I don't quite understand it.
I haven't had time.
Huh.
I just, because you know what? Now that I'm not doing that anymore,
Yeah.
and I stopped in October because we were so stinking busy in October,
Right.
I realized how much time that was taking me. That's all I did.
Right.
I was watching in the daytime. I was watching when I was at work. I was watching it. I mean, good Lord. And you don't think, you think, well, just put it on the background. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Because
if it's on, it's front and
it
center.
has your attention the entire time it's on. We used to sit and watch it while we did show,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the time.
which we will again
all the
soon.
time. Yeah.
Now, brother,
Yes, sir.
scriptless brother.
Well, I have a script.
Well, then you still mess things up.
I know.
Still, now the music. Brother, now the music.
Okay. Well,
All
let's
right.
get to.
Oh,
The
let me
music.
say,
Oh,
speaking
okay,
of
fine.
music,
No, just great.
speaking of music,
Yeah.
I listened to the Cure album.
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
Oh, my
It's really
God,
good, right?
dude. It brought out the old
Yes.
pain.
Yes.
I was like, oh, my God. It just,
No, I know. You kind of get all the feels you used to have
Yes.
listening to Cure.
Yes.
Bringing that out.
And
back.
a lot of
It's
the
it's a
songs,
solid
they
record,
start and they go on forever.
man. Yeah.
And they repeat, and you're thinking, okay, it's going to end now.
Right.
And then he starts singing.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, this is awesome. It's
Yeah.
just-
It is a great record.
it
man.
is.
Like,
It's
they nailed
me. If they took me and turned me
Yeah.
into an album,
Yeah.
that would be it.
that was it.
Yeah, at the little hole in the middle. It's just amazing.
Yeah. No, I
Just
totally
amazing.
agree. It's a fantastic
Sounds
record.
just like it did
Yeah.
back in the day.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff that's come out lately,
it's
man. I
good
mean, The
stuff.
Cure is great.
Yeah.
The new Opeth is fantastic.
Yeah, that's good.
Freaking Body Count came out with a new album. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's been some really good stuff coming out lately. Like, kind of finish the year off.
That's cool.
Which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
And as we get into music, releases that came out today
Yes, sir.
on December 6th. First off, I did go out to a show this week on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Went and saw Exodus, brother, for the first time ever. I'd never seen Exodus before.
Really?
They're an old school thrash metal band,
Where
man.
do they play at?
They at El Corazon.
Oh, El Corazon.
El Corazon. They started in 1979, dude.
Wow.
They've been around for years and years. So it's just a bunch of old metalhead, just legends, really.
It's a year after I graduated from high school.
Yeah, right? I mean, they've been around forever. Oh, sorry. I mean, I was 3 when they started, so I was alive.
I'm so old, I didn't catch on.
I mean, their guitarist is Gary Holt, who is also a guitarist for Slayer.
Really?
So to see him just shred in this tiny venue, oh man,
Wow.
it was pretty epic, and
Kind
it
of
was a
an
special
honor, huh?
night. Total honor, man, and just a special night. Like I went with Mike Cody.
Yeah?
And he had lost his mom the night before, like
Oh,
overnight.
no.
Yeah, it was. She had dementia or
Oh.
Alzheimer's. Like she'd been battling for quite a few years, man.
Sad.
And luckily, he was able to go see her on last Saturday because they kind of knew she had stopped eating and things like that. So I was kind of honored that we'd had these tickets for a while, but I'm like, dude, we're not going. Don't
You
even
know,
worry
I
about it.
hate men. Let's just get that out. I hate men.
Yeah.
If I got to go somewhere and there's a bunch of men, it's like, oh, God, I got to play this game. Do not like men. I love Mike Cody.
Yeah, Mike Cody's a
He
freaking
is.
legend. Love that
if
guy.
every guy was like Mike Cody,
Yeah.
right? You know what? He kind of reminds me of you
Oh, interesting.
in that he's super friendly,
Yeah.
kind, nice. He's got that little evil bit of him.
Oh, for
that's
sure.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a cool
Yeah, he's
all-around
a
guy.
cool dude, man.
Very sad to hear that.
Yeah, it was sad news. I was
Yeah.
kind of honored that he's like, man, I want to go
Absolutely.
out with you and throw it down tonight.
That's awesome.
Here's some thrash metal. So
That's
made
awesome.
it a good evening. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, seeing Exodus was a pretty solid special
Cool.
evening there on Tuesday. Let's get in
Oh, I like Frank too.
to the top 5. Oh yeah, Frank's great. Frank's great.
And Russ. I like Russ.
And Will.
Okay,
and
man.
all these other people.
Maybe I misspoke.
James Leroux. Come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, God, yes.
Yeah. Top 5 is an interesting top 5 this week. Starting with number 5, Arcane Season 2 soundtrack. Have you heard this show,
No.
Arcane?
Mm-mm.
I hadn't really heard about it. My buddy at work's like, I don't usually watch these kind of shows, but it is freaking amazing. Like, I heard so much about it. I finally watched it. It's freaking amazing.
David Yee. I like David Yee.
Oh, yeah, David Yee's great. David Yee. See, they're not all
It's
bad.
all, it's just, and now it's like demons on my shoulder right now. Hey, I got this person. Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Arcane, everything that ends sparks a new beginning. Riot Games' Arcane Season 2 soundtrack has arrived. Experience the musical marvel that helped tell the story of Arcane's final season. It's animated. And apparently, like, the story is just fantastic, and the animation is super cool looking, dude.
Huh.
So I might have to check out the old Arcane. I think
Yeah.
that's a Netflix. I think I'm pretty sure it's a Netflix show.
Huh.
So anyways, season 2 soundtrack, number 5 this week. At number 4, it's Hozier, bro.
Hey.
Hozier with Unreal, Unearth, Unending. Hozier's collection of songs from the sessions behind his chart-topping 2023 album Unreal, Unearth. The deluxe version contains all tracks released around the album from 2022 to 2024, including the 16 original album tracks plus 10 songs never before pressed on vinyl. This is a 3 LP set.
Isn't he the one who did the song "Take Me to Church"?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. I thought that was somebody else. He might be right. I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, you do that.
Just now,
I'm
it's
watching
eating
the Kraken game back
It's
here.
eating me. Oh, what?
Sorry. It's Kraken Devils. Like, come on. Number 3, brother. It's Laffy with a very Laffy holiday.
Huh.
The Winter Wonderland edition. It only has 2 tracks, brother. This Winter Wonderland and Christmas Dreaming are what's on there. Because it is a 7-inch vinyl.
It is Hozier.
It is?
Yeah,
Well,
I
good
thought it
call.
was.
Good call, brother.
Take me to
I thought
church.
that was Eric. Oh, maybe you know what's funny? Never mind. I'm going to keep going. In
No,
my head, I was
no,
like, I
no.
thought it was Eric Church. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, come on, dumbass.
Woohoo!
Grammy-winning Icelandic Chinese artist.
Whoa.
Composer, producer, and multi-instrumentalist brings her annual holiday series, A Very Laffy Holiday, to vinyl for the first time. This edition features a red 7-inch disc. There's also another release that was just outside the top 5 that has 2 different tracks, and that one's on green vinyl. So there you go.
Nice.
The little Laffy. At number 2,
What was the other woman who was Icelandic?
Bjork, brother.
Bjork. That's
Yeah,
what I was
come
trying
on
to think
now.
of. Yeah, she's
God's
amazing.
sakes, Bjork's awesome. Number 2 is Sabrina Carpenter with Fruitcake, a Fruit Punch 12-inch EP, brother.
What?
I don't know. The 6-track debut holiday EP from Sabrina Carpenter is a collection of 5 original songs alongside fan favorite and previously released A Nonsense Christmas, which is a festive lyrical twist on her first top 40 radio #1 hit, Nonsense. And yes, it comes on Fruit Punch colored vinyl, brother.
Wow.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Wow. Melt it down and grab a straw,
That's
ladies
right.
and gentlemen.
I mean, my God. And at number 1 this week is an interesting one. It's Fallout, the soothing sounds of the apocalypse.
What?
Fallout, the video game,
Oh.
right? And they
okay.
had the show. This is a 12-song collection of hits from the 30s, 40s, and 50s
Weird.
on blue vinyl. Songs by artists including Johnny Cash,
Wow.
Nat King Cole, the Ink Spots,
Wow.
Perry Como, Ella Fitzgerald, and more.
Do
Of
they
course,
use these songs
in
in
the
game?
game? I don't know.
Or are they just...
Or was it
just
from
getting-
the show? Might have been
Interesting.
from the show, but The cover looks from like it's from the game. I should
Yeah.
know this, but I don't.
Huh.
But it is based on one of the greatest video game series
Yeah.
of all time.
Delightful.
Yeah, so there you go. There's number 1 this week. Fallout, the soothing sounds of the apocalypse.
I like that.
Yeah, it's perfect for Christmas time.
Love it.
It's television time, brother.
I love myself some television.
Yeah?
Well, one show.
Okay. Which we're so far behind on. Did you see
Brother.
the Peanuts one?
Yes.
Was it good?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, usually they theme it because they use music. And
Right.
Susan and I kept saying,
Yeah.
what are they going to sing? Christmas Time is Here?
They can sing Little Birdie.
Yeah, that's the one that I said. And of course they don't. They don't.
Not even Christmas time is here.
No.
Like, what? Come
No.
on, man. So then what's the point? They
Hey,
just the characters running
Pointless.
around?
Pointless.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing that bugged me about it though. Fox and Disney, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Although I'm a little confused about that.
Well, isn't there Fox is like a different division though, right?
It is,
like,
isn't it?
Especially the television Fox.
Disney has nothing to do with
I
Fox
don't
TV,
think so.
right?
I don't think so.
So what part of Fox is it? The movies?
Yes, it's like
the movies
yes,
they
I'm
own.
pretty sure it's the movie studio.
How about
but
the sports?
no, because that's television, right? Like that's the TV.
Yeah.
Like so, I don't.
Interesting.
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah.
But I had thought I had read somewhere that it was the movie properties, not the television properties.
Because the Masked Singer had done Disney
That's right.
before.
Yeah.
But the reason I bring it up is because as we see the characters out there, I turned to Susan and I said, you know what? It's like they got these characters from Knott's Berry Farm. And then I thought, no, they wouldn't do that.
Right.
Well, then they came out and said, yeah, here's the Snoopy characters from Knott's
Oh,
Berry
no
Farm.
kidding.
I'm like, holy crap.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Very
So,
nice.
but then I thought, if this is Disney, what are they advertising Knott's Berry Farm for? And then I started looking on
yeah.
my phone, because,
Of course.
that's the new brain.
That's right. That's right.
And
You don't need to know anything anymore.
My brain told me, my phone told me that had nothing to do with it.
Right. Yeah. No, interesting. Yeah, we finished Agatha All Along, that series, that Disney Plus series, the Wanda
you like
spin-off
it?
thing. It was really good, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about witches.
Yeah.
It's got really cool characters. I got lost a few times. I couldn't keep track of everything that was going on. But maybe I had too many drinks. I don't know. But it was a pretty solid show and ended pretty well. So they ended definitely with a cliffhanger, but I'm not sure if there is going to be a season 2 or not.
Yeah.
And then I'm almost done with Cobra Kai, brother. I'm sad to see Cobra Kai gone.
Sorry.
Damn it! I only have 2 episodes left. I love that show, brother. But there's a couple new shows definitely worth mentioning, both of which I'm very excited for. The first one, and this is just freaking awesome. It's in the game, brother.
In the game.
Mm-hmm. On Amazon Prime, this 4-part documentary series chronicles the history of the Madden NFL video game franchise.
Brother.
Right? EA Sports. It's in the game.
That's cool.
Right?
Yeah.
It is so freaking cool. I watched the first 20 minutes of the first episode last night before bed. Really excited to dig into this.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's
that's
on
got
Amazon
you.
Prime.
That's got you written all over.
Totally, dude. I own every single
that's awesome.
Madden since they came out.
How cool.
So
How many were there?
Oh, shoot.
Tons of them.
Yeah, because they started in 94?
Did they ever stop?
Was 93? No, 92. No, wait a second. 91.
Yeah.
No, they never stopped.
They still do.
They never stopped, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they even get into, because a lot of people kind of rip on the Madden franchise now and that it's just updated rosters and they don't make changes. So they even cover that in this series.
Oh, wow.
And they talk to the game developers. But then, the part I'm at right now is really introducing Madden and how they picked him. And the guy that, started Electronic Arts, he used to work in a nuclear... Oh, no, that was another dude. Yeah, no, dude, he was one of the developers for them. He used to work at a nuclear facility.
Wow.
Which is interesting.
God.
But the guy that originally ran Electronic Arts, pretty interesting dude. And he always wanted to make a football game because he loved football so much. In fact, when he was a kid, growing up, he made, these paper football games and, almost like an RPG, like a Dungeons and Dragons.
No kidding.
But it was football, so, that was... Even though they had made all these different games, he wanted a sports game. And it's really what put EA Sports, Electronic Arts on the map. right? They were the kind of struggling company until Madden came along. So anyways, awesome series. I can't wait to watch that whole thing. It's in the game on
Cool.
Amazon Prime.
I like
That's
that one.
awesome. Yes. And then the other one I'm excited for, 2 episodes are already out. It's on Disney Plus, brother.
What is it?
Skeleton Crew.
Yeah, I heard a little
Come
bit of something
on.
about it today. I've actually seen some commercials. It looks pretty cool.
It does look cool,
Yeah.
dude. It's the new Star Wars series.
Yep.
4 kids make a mysterious discovery on their home planet that leads them to get lost in a strange and dangerous galaxy. Dominic Burgess, Jude Law in this, and Nick Frost all star in this new series. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah.
So looking forward to digging into that. Like I said, 2 episodes are out now. I think then they come out with 1 weekly. Not sure how many there are in the series, but looking forward to digging into Skeleton Crew, brother.
Very cool.
And that's what I got,
All right.
which takes us to movies, brother.
You know, movies are good. They go fast. They on reels. They move, and the lights
used to.
behind it, and yeah, now they're
Oh,
all
it's all digital.
just. What is it? What is it? Just like a big laser disc?
What you talking about, Willis?
How do they do that now?
This is a digital file.
So they just send it.
Yeah,
Through
it's
the
just
air.
a file, man.
Or
I don't
through-
I don't know how they receive them in theaters. Are you talking about the theaters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they if they just download the files or now IMAX is still on film, right? So I think, and there's still certain theaters that still,
Yeah.
I mean, they're still printing them on film, but I mean, the majority of theaters have definitely transitioned to digital.
I
In
will
fact,
never. I will never forget working at Q105.
Q105.
Went into the studio because one of the things we had to do was, you know, all of our commercials were on tape, and we used to have to.
I remember that.
Dub
I've been
'em.
watching you do that.
Yeah, we used to dub them from tape
Yeah.
onto cart, which looked like an 8-track,
Right,
but
right.
it was only just the 1 track, or maybe 2 for stereo. I don't know. But anyway, it was like an 8-track. And they brought in this weird machine. And we're like, what the hell is this? So, and they were kind of doing an experiment with us.
Yeah.
And the commercials were going to come down the line. Down like, I don't know if it was the phone line
Yeah.
or... But,
Interesting.
yeah, and it was like, what? We were all shocked.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You know what my
man.
first thought
Crazy
was?
how technology's changed.
My first thought, and this is typical me, my first thought was, oh, crap, I'm not going to be able to get the Disneyland commercials and take them home anymore.
That's hilarious.
I still have some of those up
Oh, I bet, man.
on the
I
reel.
bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Isn't that
cool.
something?
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
In movies, I just want to talk about one that's out new streaming,
Yeah.
which you may have seen the previews for. When we go to Leavenworth, we always try to watch at least one Christmas movie that we haven't seen before. Last year it was Spirited, which, have you seen Spirited yet?
I don't
The
know.
one with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell?
No.
Brother, make it happen. Like,
Yeah,
it is so
I think I
good.
would love it.
It is, yeah, you would. It's fantastic. But this year, brother, we sat down and watched Dear Santa. Have you heard of this, Dear Santa?
No, sir.
When a young boy mails his Christmas wish list to Santa with one crucial spelling error,
Uh-oh.
a devilish Jack Black arrives to wreak havoc on the holidays. brother.
Oh,
Dude.
fun.
Oh, fun is the right word.
Yeah.
So the boy's dyslexic and accidentally addresses the letter to Satan
Oh,
instead of
no.
Santa, right? So then he shows up as Satan to and then grants him 3 wishes, but then is going to take his soul after he grants the 3rd wish, and he'll have to go to hell when he dies, right?
Oh, no.
So that's like the premise of this story.
You know what? Who hasn't thought about that in their head when they write Santa?
right?
It looks like Satan.
It's
We've
like-
all
yeah,
thought about that.
Totally.
It's the brilliant people that go, that would make a good movie.
Exactly.
Right?
100%,
And
yeah.
it's one of those movies where you're going, why in the hell didn't I think of this?
yeah.
Because I've made a joke about that so many times.
That's funny, dude.
What
That's
a
pretty
great
funny.
idea.
And it's Jack Black, dude.
Yes, that's
And
awesome.
he's great.
Yeah.
He's his vivacious, freaking crazy
That's
self.
awesome.
He does a lot of dancing and his little doo-doo-doo, the stuff he always does. It just makes you crack
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
And he's just this rat bastard, right? Anyways, because he is so funny,
That
dude.
sounds fun.
So pretty damn funny. And Bobby Farrelly directed it, and his
Yeah.
brother was a writer and executive producer. So the Farrelly brothers,
Yeah.
that type of comedy. I mean, there's Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
There's something about Mary, Kingpin, Shallow Hal, which had Jack Black. So it's it's pretty silly.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're watching it going, this is an amazing movie. It's just kind of silly fun.
Yeah.
But then the end comes, and it just hits you, dude.
Wow.
And totally unexpected how it ends.
That's cool.
Mel had tears, dude.
Oh, look out.
Yes, and I read online, like, a lot of people were like, yeah, I cannot believe I cried at the end of this movie.
See, I love those kind of movies.
Yeah, and it's, like, completely unexpected for the first 95% of the film.
Planes, trains, and automobiles, brother.
Yeah, but... And we just watched. We did watch that on Thanksgiving. By the way, that night.
I wanted to.
That's so good. But
that movie.
Different because Planes, Trains, and Automobiles isn't like the whole movie's awesome, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and it's really funny, like humor. But to your point, yes, it's this comedy the whole time.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it just punches you in the gut.
Oh.
But this one, even more unexpected because it's just a silly film, right?
Yeah.
Some of the stuff is a little over the top. Mm-hmm. There's a Post Malone is in the film.
Yeah.
And because he can put hexes on people and put them in trances and stuff. So they end up at a Post Malone concert and they're up on stage with him, and I'm just like, okay. Both Mel and I are like, okay, this is a little over the top. But man, the end is free. It's totally worth a watch, man.
Wow.
It's PG-13, but I would say it's not for kids. Like, there's a decent amount of language.
Yeah.
But whatever with that. But not just that, there's really some sensitive Christmas stuff in it too.
Gotcha.
That I'm like, oh God,
Gotcha.
our kids started watching it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, because my kids have access to Plex, and they're
Yeah.
like, I see Kyler watching it with headphones. I'm like, what are you watching this for? So it's I would say it is not a kids movie.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of PG-13 movies, for me anyways, I'm fine to let my kids watch it, especially if it's just language.
Yeah.
They hear that all day anyways. For me. Sorry, I'm just kidding. But just a warning for you parents out there, it's not a family fun film. And like I said, there's some stuff that just, you won't want to see. You don't want your kids to see in this. So anyways, but pretty damn funny movie. I ended up giving it a 7, and it's a fun watch for the holiday season, man.
Nice.
The old Dear Santa. And that is on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Netflix. I'm pretty sure. They kind of pretty much have all the stuff. But anyways, that's it, brother. That's then we go into the 4K Blu-ray releases. Oh, the Kraken just scored.
Oh,
Kraken
hey.
goal. They take the lead
Nice.
on the Devils.
Nice. Is it just one score so far?
It is. It's 1-0.
1-0.
With 9:44 left in the first period.
Nice.
I think, the Kraken need this win more than the Devils. The Devils are doing pretty well.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. When they play each other, my heart's always kind of with the Devils.
Yeah,
I think it's
get
just
it.
because I've been a fan since '93.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But hey, I'm a winner. However it shakes out. So, do you got any releases this week, my good brother?
I looked him up, and I do not.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't see any
Nope.
animation. But for December 10th, 4K Blu-rays, quite a bit. 8.5 on Criterion Collection. That's from 1963. Requiem for a Vampire. It's a series from 1971 and 1973. Coming out on 4K. The Giant Spider Invasion.
Yeah, no thanks.
From 1975.
No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks either. But I'm sure 1975.
Yeah,
they're
like
probably
big puppets.
goofy as hell. Looking.
Big marionettes. You keep seeing the strings.
Yeah, exactly. Rock and Roll High School from 1979.
Wow.
Huh?
That's cool.
You said that's the year you graduated high school, right?
78. Was when I
78.
graduated.
All right,
Yeah.
78. The Escapees.
79, I was
1981.
on unemployment.
Oh, gotcha.
Just kidding.
Here's a Christmas classic that I love from 1984. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah, brother.
I love that film. It's kind of cheesy and schlocky, but it's also brutal. Like I've always loved Silent Night, Deadly Night, and that's cool. It's coming out in 4K. Willow from 1988 is getting a steelbook release, brother.
Henson Magic.
Actually, this one you missed.
Willow. Let's see. I did miss one.
Little claymation, brother,
Oh, maybe that wasn't it.
or stop motion claymation. I
What
don't
is
know.
it?
Wallace and Gromit, brother.
Oh, yuck.
Wallace and Gromit, the complete cracking collection. It spans from 89 to 2008. It has the one season that they did, I guess, and 4 movies.
Poop.
Yeah, I've never been. I mean, they're okay.
I don't like them.
They're okay.
I mean, they're total very English.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the humor's a little different.
So it's
like-
very different for me.
Yeah.
I can't get into it.
Well, there you go.
So I just pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I guess I won't get that for you. I guess I'll cancel that order. The Addiction from 1995 is coming out. Evolenko from 2003. No Country for Old Men
There
from
you
2007. That's a solid film.
Yep.
That's getting a Criterion Collection release on 4K Blu-ray. That's pretty badass. Ted from 2012.
Yeah.
I love Ted, dude. I've always loved that film. The second one, not quite as good. The Devil's Score.
Whoa.
The Devils tie it up.
Great.
With 7:33 left in the first period.
Nice.
Riddick coming out on 4K from 2013. And then Interstellar. That's a solid film. 10th Anniversary Collector's Edition. It's got some collectibles in it. That's the 2014 film. It's also coming out in a steelbook. And Waxwork Records just released the anniversary pre-order vinyl soundtrack. And it's freaking expensive. I think it's like 3 or 4 discs, but it's like 60 or 70 bucks or something. And freaking Waxwork just announced they're not doing a subscription for next year.
Oh.
Hate that.
Why?
I absolutely hate it.
Why would
I
they?
guess just they said like logistics were getting really difficult. There's still like 2 or 3 from this year's that aren't out yet. That they got delayed, and so yeah, it sucks. Because it was awesome.
How do you really feel about
Oh, I'm pissed, dude. Because the subscription was great because you got like they were all like subscription specific colorways. So like you got one that you aren't going to get if you're not a collector.
Oh, gotcha.
And then every other release that came out, you got 15% off of it.
Oh, nice.
Now I'm going to pay full price for their crap.
Sad. Sad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, brother.
Sucks.
So sorry.
Big lump of coal in my stocking.
There you go.
The Block Island Sound from 2020 is coming out. Also, the Roundup Punishment from 2024. And the Soul Eater from 2024. Those are your 4K Blu-ray releases.
Very nice, brother.
Is it time?
It is time. Are you ready?
Just kidding.
Oh, my God. I thought you were going to do it
Russ and Maggie's
That
movie
it
review, brother.
is.
What are they going to do this week?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh, Maggie. Hey, thanks so much for doing this review on the movie we just saw, which was Moana 2.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Maggie, what did you think of Moana 2? Did you like it?
Yes, so basically, here's the plot. So Moana is a teenager-ish now instead of this little kid now. So, and she has a baby sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all our characters from the Moana, the first one, is still there, like the chicken and the pig.
Hey, and Pua.
Hey, and Pua. Yep. And
we got the
Maui.
Rock. Yep, the Rock. Okay.
And we also have a couple of new characters, but Moana she's trying to get to this island, right? So the island's called
Mondatui? Is that what it was? Something like that.
Yeah.
Some kind of island. It's a cursed island anyways, and it's got buried at the bottom of the sea, but she needs to get to this island because she wants to find other tribes of people, right? So she needs to get this crew together to go there, and they get Maui and all that stuff to try and bring this island up from being cursed so that they can see more people throughout the ocean. Is that right?
Yes.
How'd you like the songs?
I really liked them for the first movie, and then this movie is really, like, good.
Yeah, the songs were pretty good. I don't know if they were as good as the original. There's some of the ones in the original are real classics. I mean, people really like those. But these were catchy. I thought it was fun, a fun romp, kind of an adventure story. A lot of wacky and weird creatures in this. You know what? Did you think the same thing?
Yes, I did.
The little coconut guys. Then you got
that one was from the first one, too.
It was.
The coconuts are coming. Yeah, that's the same as that ship and stuff.
Yeah, and then all these other like sea creatures and a lot of slime and all this kind of stuff. So it was different, but it was fun. I think people really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people went to see this. Do you think people should go check out Moana 2?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, is there anything else you want to say about Moana 2?
Nope.
All right, there you have it, boys. Until next time. Sayonara.
There you go, brother.
There it is, Russ and Maggie.
Moana.
Moana Deuce. Definitely want to see it.
I hear it did really well.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's really good, too.
That's what I heard, too.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised
You were surprised it's good?
that it is so good.
Well, I mean, the first one was fantastic,
I mean,
right?
when do we start talking about box office on this one?
Today.
Okay, then I'll
Because
wait.
we're covering the last 2 weeks
I'll wait.
of box office.
Okay.
Box office.
Box office.
But yeah, no, it sounds good. Definitely,
Yeah.
the kids definitely want to see it. So
I just can't
we'll
think
see
of-
it at some point.
I don't know. I don't say I could be very exciting.
Nah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like I'm sitting here thinking, what story?
But
could
did
they
you like the
possibly
first one?
tell? I mean, I did.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't dislike it.
Right.
I need to get back on the. I'm still waiting to see Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, gotcha.
So, but yeah, I need to get back on it. Get on it.
Jump on it, brother.
I
Jump
need
on
to-
it.
I need January to appear.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for that review. Always love
Yeah.
that stuff. That's good. And that leads us
Yeah.
to over under. Under. James Rowe continuing to make it happen for us. So we've had 2 weeks of fun. So let's see what's happened, brother. Starting all three big films.
Yeah.
Gladiator 2, we're going to kick it off with, which is expected to make $65 million. I said over,
No.
you said over,
No.
and the actual was 55.
Yeah, I just sucked this time.
Yeah, it's been a rough round.
I really this time
No
I should
doubt.
have just not done it, and maybe I would have done better.
Right. Well, then next was Wicked, brother. Wicked,
So
expected to make $120 million. I said over.
yeah, and I did too.
You did.
Yes,
and
that's all they talked about was how amazing it was. It was
well, and
great.
it was freaking everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Wicked was
That's all you-
everywhere.
and now everybody's got it in their advertising. And
Yeah,
crazy. So yeah, of course it went over.
of course. Well, the actual was 112.5. Still a lot of money. I mean, anytime you can make over 100 million,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
solid. But yeah, I mean,
Shocking.
you know, not very close to the estimate. I
Yeah.
mean, 8 million or 7.5 million short.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was surprised with that as well. And then Moana 2.
So basically the same thing. It got a lot of press, lots
Lot
of
of
talk,
press.
lots of. So what happened?
Well, and it was 140 million.
Yeah, and you know what? Me going over has just not been working lately.
Oh, is that why you said under?
That's why I said under.
Okay, I said under 2. I wasn't even sure why I said under, to be quite honest. It did break the all-time Thanksgiving record of all time.
Yep.
The actual was.
What was it supposed to be?
140.
140.
And the actual 139.8. Dude, how close is that? We're talking $200,000
Hey,
under.
man,
Not
wow.
a lot. So it did. I mean, that's a fantastic opening.
Yeah.
I mean, 139.8 mil.
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
Damn. So, man, Dave Knox
Yeah.
on fire. He is 6 for 6 in this round.
Wow.
And it has not been easy.
Dang.
Right? I mean, he's gotten all 6 right, and I feel like it's been really tough to get the 6 right. at
He's
this-
cheating.
He must be.
He's got a crystal
He's
ball.
in the industry. Yeah, he's got the Back to the Future freaking almanac. So he leads by 1. There's people with 5 and stuff and whatnot. This week, brother, nothing.
Huh?
No films this week coming
Really?
out for over.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Get a little bit of a week off. Yeah, I guess so. Like this time of year, it's
Yeah.
usually something coming out, but apparently nothing.
Huh.
Nothing that's gonna crack the top 10 or however that works.
Yeah.
So there you go, brother. There's
Interesting.
Over under.
Very nice, brother. Very, very nice.
So next week,
Yes, sir.
top 5 Christmas films. I want to hear
Top
them.
5 Christmas films.
I want to hear them. And if you guys want to call in and let us know,
Yes.
or it doesn't have to be top 5. It could be top 3. It could be top 1.
Yeah.
We're gonna do top 5, but I'd love to hear from, especially like Frank, like people we hear from all the time.
Yes. How about
Frank,
people
Russ,
that
and
we've
Maggie?
never heard from before?
Well, that's what I really want.
Now
I
that
want
would be,
that.
That's my Christmas right
Yes, no, heard. But Russ and Maggie, when you do your review next week, tell us your top 5
Yes,
Christmas
yes.
films or top 3. Again, you don't have to go to 5 if you don't want to get crazy with it.
there. Yeah.
But that's what we're going to do. Looking forward to that, brother.
I like it.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
Hey, go to our website. It's www.dvdweeklypodcast.com. Links to places like our Facebook fan page, where Over Under is played.
Nice.
Also, the email address is feedback@dvdweeklypodcast.com. And don't forget that wonderful, glorious phone number.
406-426-1DVD.
I still want to add sleigh bells to that.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Maybe I should just do that.
Oh, why not? Why not? We're getting closer, brother,
Yes, we are.
to our brotherly Christmas shopping outing.
Oh, I am looking forward to that.
Yeah. Are we still on for Saturday, December 21st, right?
That
what I have
is
written down.
Correct, my brother.
Oh, man. That's gonna
Are we going to do a little
loads of fun.
chitty-chatty for the show?
We might have to at least check in, do a
It'd be
check-in.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm looking forward to it, brother.
We're doing that. We will
Hey,
definitely
try
do
not to stress out people like I'm doing when I realize that it's already the 6th of December.
it. Oh, for God.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
no.
It's kind of frightening. How
No.
This year has been the fastest year I think I've ever
Yeah, it
witnessed
has
on this
been.
planet.
That's true.
Like, I swear to God, Halloween was yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre to me
Yep.
how quickly this all crap's going. So,
It's crazy.
anyways, take care, y'all. Have a great holiday season.
And what are you going to say, brother?
Sayonara!